All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Dorohedoro, Season 2, Episode 6. Oh, Nikaido!
Show, you play dirty.
Yeah, you do.
You play real dirty.
Uh-huh.
So, everything's about to go down.
Yep.
I get the feeling a certain mushroom man is going to be showing up and ruining all of this.
He has plenty of reason to be,
But even if he does, why would that mean that you would, from the future or whatever, say that you never spoke to him again?
Well, I think it's just that she's remembering and, she has a unique perspective, potentially.
I'm entirely banking on the idea that it's I never spoke to Caiman again, because really, once he gets his memories back,
it's no longer be Caiman.
Like, it's, he's still there, but it's like a complicated thing, and so it's a new thing.
It's a mess of two people, and one of them probably won't have any of the motivations, desires, or personality even of Caiman. Which will suck because the kinds of things as to why she's like, I feel like I should say this now, are the kinds of things that you do when you are maybe afraid of something and worried about something or regret something that is about to come about. So Nikaido's secrets could very well be coming to light here.
They could.
We had some stuff teased with her backstory recently.
And apparently that's going to keep her from using her magic, even if her mind does get taken.
Yeah. We'll see what that means. That's again like a diary thing. That's something again I'm not too sure about. But having Caiman, having these little blips of him becoming someone else, or who he was originally, or just have a different head in very Dorohedoro way there.
Sure.
Is exciting because I feel like our theories are about to become proven,
mostly
just true.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of different ways to interpret this at this point. So
which is kind of wild considering that our theories involve he's actually two people at the same time because the heads were swapped and things like that.
Because it's not that he's two people at once. It's that he's got a body and a head from different people.
Exactly.
As one does.
Very straightforward.
Very Dorohedoro. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a good dream.
Yeah. Oh, he's counting gyoza to try and
fall asleep.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Yes. Counting every bit of money they can.
Right.
What kind of friend? Yes.
His hair is very big.
Wait. Collapsed?
The surprise was just too much for him. We just didn't care.
Oh my gosh. The way Shiranui are actually shocked. Oh!
Oh, I just had the most terrifying dream that...
He's pissed.
Oh, shit.
What an epic vehicle.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Okay.
What a sick vehicle.
That's so cool. And the way the engine's on the back.
He's going to do an Akira slide. Right when he pulls up.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thing is still going.
How? What?
Ah!
What?
Ah! No!
Oh, no! Get her out of there!
Oh my god!
That was terrifying! I thought it was just gonna be like a little scratch on the face.
Come on, Fujita! Yeah! So he started blasting. Let's go.
No! Ah! Use a bandage.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
What happens when someone who can already do magic?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Whoa!
Oh,
Bro's
shit.
here! Yeah!
All hands on deck!
No, our money!
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's him.
Oh
It's
shit.
him. That would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Ah!
My
What in the
God.
scale is this?
Holy shit.
Holy shit! This is epic!
And now.
Nah, he's guiding a labyrinth.
Oh shit.
No, 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 no! Yeah, it doesn't matter. The mushrooms themselves are still real.
Right, right.
Unlimited penis works. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
All right, you need to chomp his face. What?
Right, but these spores are in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
And then
uh-huh.
from inside your lungs or whatever, yeah. Oh my god.
Yep,
Just like
Yeah.
that. Just like that.
yep. Oh my god.
All right, he pasted it. It's dead. You were actually pretty cool,
Fujita.
Fujita.
Oh.
Holy shit.
The scary thing is that if Ebisu dies, what's currently on Caiman will probably end as well.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't,
Just like that.
Don't. One and only. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because holy
Ebisu!
shit!
And he doesn't notice. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And he broke your mask.
Yep. Crap! Ah! Well, we have another mushroom incident.
Uh-huh. And just like that, they're separated.
Or
Maybe
maybe Kaido's
forever.
dead. Oh. Okay, okay, they
okay.
both have to survive.
So
they
you
both
can play
have to
dirty
survive.
like this, but
Whoa!
what?
Whoa.
What?
Cool, cool,
Hey.
cool, cool, cool. No, but if he dies, this can be the way in which he still survives.
Maybe.
Because whatever that part of him was that looks like Risu.
一緒にホールに帰ろうなカイマン
エンさんがトカゲ野郎の死体を回収しとけって言ってたけ
But there's nothing.
ど、どうやって
Oh, that! Yeah, yeah!
おいカスカベさん
Mm,
見てみろよ
Oh. Very shocking.
well, yeah, that's how the hot springs and everything.
カイマン君の
Wait!
Oh shit.
Wait!
So this is how they get proof of his death because the head fell off.
Well, no, but that's the thing of how they can save him, too. Because remember, head and body are two different people.
Right.
So, oh shit.
よく思い出す。みんなには話したかな。
What?
2人でダングヒルにあるエリート魔法使いが集まる店に行ったことがあったんだが。
なんとあの食い物に癒しいボスが俺にハンバーガーを恵んでくれたんだ。
Alright, it's gonna be a bunch of, sillier, sweet stories, and then...
Well, that's because it's Caiman is their boss.
Right.
And he's dead, but...
Right.
And it's like a memorial in a like an indirect way. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
They were together for that long.
Yeah. Oh.
俺の中の魔法使いの血がホールの雨を拒絶している証拠だ。俺たちは魔法使いだった。
Oh, and here he is. No, it is. Yeah.
And went through the door.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Fun. Fun. Oh. You can have her join your gang now.
I think she might need a new home. Oh. Yeah.
Does it come
how
back
you
to
feeling,
him?
Risu?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That would be horrifying.
Yeah.
That's so cool though. The soul is like smoke.
Yeah.
Oh!
What?
No way! No!
No!
Oh!
What the fuck? Oh.
No! Don't fight
don't.
it. What in the fuck is this?
Holy shit.
みんな、奴を攻撃するな。殺意も持ってはダメだ。皆殺しにされるぞ。
Nah. Well, all right then.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
I think we have our BBEG.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
魔法使いに戻されて力が弱まって
Oh shit.
Oh my
okay.
god!
男だけを
Oh my god!
Fantastic. All right, so the body's saved even if it's dead.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to when they first met.
ただいま。
おかえり帰ってきたんだな。
もういいんだ。自分が誰なのか、何者かなんて思える。
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
とりあえず一杯やるか。
いや、餃子もな。
わかってるって。
俺も手伝うよ。
No.
二階堂、二階。何？
Human eye. Yeah. Oh shit.
What?
That's him.
Yeah.
前にも同じようなことが。
Uh-huh.
なんだって。
これをきっと役に立ちますよ。さあ早く。
やめろ。
すげえことが分かったんだ。リス。まだ確定じゃないが。ダメだ。
俺をこのまま死なせてくれ。
Nikaido? Or End the episode right there. Yeah. You can't break my brain like that, show. All right.
My favorite part was when he shouted Doro and then he Doroed all over everything.
Right. We're talking about N, right? You know? When he just,
maybe we're talking about curse. Maybe we're talking about, whatever. This episode
upended everything. We have a lot to go over here. So buckle up.
Yeah.
If you're here and you like our discussions, get the fuck ready. Because, oh my God, we have a couple things immediately confirmed.
Okay.
Caiman was Aikawa.
Yeah.
He was the boss of the Cross Eyes.
Yep.
He thus was also not just someone that was kind of looking out for kind of just the general people and stuff in that regard, but he was some great hero.
Right.
But also we know that at some point, most likely due to the times in which him and Nikaido probably went on some kind of time-traveling adventures.
Sure.
Circumstances led to
Real bad
Aikawa,
shit.
Caiman, or whoever he was during that time, doing awful shit.
Yes.
Like, there was a grim reality of when we saw them in what looked like the restaurant of the, like, we did it.
Yeah.
And it was the, like, I think it's good that I don't remember, like, all that stuff.
Yeah, it definitely felt like this could be where it's hey,
Right.
Nikaido, can you reset things and we just don't do that again?
Yeah.
Like,
So we at the very least have three I'm going to say 3 iterations of, and this is something that's kind of fun here. I was always under the impression that Nikaido used her magic once.
oh, and then it's like once and,
And then
never
it's
again.
and it's never again, and it set a whole bunch of things in the world in place here.
Sure.
I think we now have to say it's potentially
At least twice.
So there's 3 potential versions of things, so that's 2 uses. That would be my guess.
Okay.
One, at the very least, is basically where we're operating right now. Nikaido doesn't remember a lot of things, and doing whatever was done set things up in such a way, most likely, that Curse is basically trapped inside Caiman, Aikawa, all that. Yeah.
Right.
So, if we go down that route, that sounds like before that, things went really bad.
Yes.
That things went really, 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 really bad.
Yeah.
But things going really badly before that probably was because of Nikaido's magic. Thus, a second time where things were just normal. Things were just going about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The idea that Nikaido at the very least used it once.
Yeah, you let the genie out of the bottle and disaster happens, and so you're like, the only way to fix this is with the genie that's out of the bottle. And hopefully we just,
And what I'm guessing is that the second time, if you will, led to so many stacked variables on top of variables on top of things that it's so it's so tangled that they can't really do anything about it but just live with the regret and like this is Nikaido's character. She's a tangled mess of regret and probably pain, but at the very least she gets to be around Caiman.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call him Caiman. For now,
Right?
Like, because he's alive. Because he's alive somehow.
Yeah, he's alive.
Somehow.
So,
we'll get to that.
I almost.
So that I feel like is the framework from which we can then branch out and have fun with.
Right.
Because at the very least, Curse is a fun introduction of a problem in that Risu, we were always kind of curious what Dokuga? Basically our not Sasuke guy.
Right.
He was always like kind of worried about Risu's magic.
Yes.
Who doesn't have magic, but then the smoke soul thing that was inside Caiman got released because Caiman got his head chopped off.
Right.
which then severed the two beings that Caiman was, which let the thing inside of him get out.
Right.
So we can kind of infer all the way back to the beginning of the story, the beginning of the show, episode 1, the being inside Caiman, kind of him trying to help it, is kind of a scary reality, in that that's the thing trying to figure out, basically, who fucked with this guy so that I'm stuck here.
Right.
Which we know it's multiple layers of things, because it's not just that Ebisu turned his head potentially into a lizard.
Right, and that's also probably explains.
It's that he turned another person who had their head stuck then onto a body of another person. Right.
Exactly. But then that also probably explains the whole situation at the hospital when Caiman's head got cut off. And the trippy thing with someone else happened, and we're thinking this is Caiman, but he doesn't remember because of weird stuff. That might actually have been Curse for a second. You know, that's just going around free for a bit. But, no body. So, nothing to latch onto. Might as well go back into your hidey hole or whatever.
Not exactly sure what that was, but that's one of those things that, yes, it's good to remember that that's just a thing that happened. Right. My immediate thought with that was that because of now what we know with Curse a little bit, just that they exist like this and stuff, is that was something where they had to go back in time literally to stop Curse from being unleashed right there.
Probably.
Like that was a horrible canon event where things went horrifically bad.
Yep.
And they undid it basically as quickly as they could before it got really bad.
And probably in a bit of a sloppy way. That's like...
Yeah, and that's entirely speculation. Like, that itself is still a weird moment in Dorohedoro.
So rewinding a bit.
Yes.
Because we've got all kinds of crazy implications from this episode.
Yeah.
Even for Dorohedoro, it's wild.
It's really wild, yeah.
We had a bunch of other things that are a lot more straightforward and concrete in this episode. Holy shit. Ebisu just fucking died. Like that
Fujita might have done something maybe, but I don't know
if
he can actually save her.
Yeah, because we have someone who officially can like resurrect people, there is possibility that we can get Ebisu back.
Right.
But
Ebisu died because the head's still a lizard.
Wait, what? Oh,
Caiman's head still a lizard on the ground, so Ebisu's not dead yet.
Okay, all right. Oh no, yeah, that is a great...
Ebisu is literally being held together by Fujita's love and just
yeah, exactly, right. She is that one important noble character from the show that has his helmet on still.
Right.
So that happened, and the fact that went so badly so quickly.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I love that.
Yeah.
Because I was not expecting that. I'm like,
it's the whole thing of the claw being something in such a way where it didn't look long enough to be able to cut that deep.
Right.
But also...
But it's the whole thing of like, the adrenaline's going and it's so sharp that it doesn't...
Yeah.
It's not a jagged cut. You don't really feel the pain.
No.
And then all of a sudden just...
The side just slopped off.
Like, yeah, because I was just thinking, oh, she's going to have a sick scar, right? And it's going to be like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's finish this thing, Right? She hulked out. She T-Rexed it, and it's about as pasted can be. But clearly, if the, head is still semi-intact, it's a problem. So, you got to deal with that. But, oh man. Like, that's now something that they have to deal with that will definitely involve returning them to N. And I love how, even though N is used repeatedly as this terrifying antagonist, he never really seems like the big bad evil guy, main villain for the show or whatever. Because
he's a quirky, awkward, evil mob boss.
Right.
He's selfish and greedy and egotistical,
and that's fairly normal for this world.
Right. But he's not his malevolence.
Yeah, his malevolence does not reach a point where he truly needs to be like stopped in totality.
Right. It's the in this world it makes sense. He's basically wait a minute. Actually, if you think about it, now that it's basically confirmed that Caiman was Aikawa was the Cross Eyes boss, basically. That is a fun way to show that N has kind of filled the void that
Sure.
Caiman left.
Oh yeah, and N
in
might,
a lot of ways.
and N might be their best bet in dealing with Curse, where it's
well,
like
N will be like the one that can bring a bunch of people to heal to
that
be
too.
foot soldiers, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Right, but also, I'd love to see how well, okay, Curse might actually be able to deal with N's magic, but mushrooms are crazy, spores do weird shit.
We don't know exactly what Curse can do other than create weapons, it feels like.
Well, that
Metal.
see, yes, and also when they were attacking it, was it that it was just controlling their weapons and then throwing them back at it? Or, could that theoretically have been some weird, space distortion shit where
Yeah, I don't want to speculate about what his abilities are other than he's
Curse
crazy
is real
powerful.
bad, and
Curse is a you will lose button.
Right.
But yeah, it was a very fun confrontation to then have the puzzle for N of I don't want to harm Nikaido. I need her.
Yep.
I have to stop this dumbass charging at me.
Yep.
But I can't actually transform his flesh in any way.
Okay, he'll breathe in some spores and all.
Yep, I immediately knew where this was going. I was like, oh, but bro, he's got mushrooms
are physical.
and he can make them grow that fast.
Right, so you're toast,
Yeah, you lose the second you decided to fight.
Right.
I also really liked when Curse left his body. He said, "You were killed by someone else, not me."
Yeah.
Which is fun because I want to bring up something here. We see the body fall.
Yep.
But we then see later the lizard head separated
Yes.
by the pit of lava.
Right.
Which,
Yeah.
hold on.
So
what I thought was happening originally was that Ebisu died.
Right.
And thus that's why the
Yes.
head untransformed, basically. The magic that was there was gone.
and I think there is still the possibility that that's sort of the case, and it's funky because then Fujitel puts the head back together, and so it's
No,
like
but again, then the head
slice.
shouldn't exist.
No, right. The head shouldn't exist. But as far as
So I want to
this
bring
doesn't
up
address
something.
the two head thing.
No. I want to bring
Okay.
up something though that this is just an entirely separate. This is an entirely separate head of Caiman's.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
No, meaning it did not come from this encounter.
Oh.
Like this encounter is not why this head is here.
Oh. Okay.
That doesn't make sense. But
well,
it shouldn't. There's no reason that, based on the mechanics we've had introduced in the story thus far as I can think, that his head was
yeah. If I were so if Caiman got rescued by Asu, there's the possibility that Asu did some freaky I used to be a demon shit or something, and that's why it's there. Where
yeah. See,
because if I were to think of
we can see him
falling and
he's
he has
Aikawa.
his head. Yeah, he has his head. It's not a lizard, right? Yeah.
I also love Kasakabe having clearly started to piece everything together and is wait, it can't be. Were you really killed? And I think that's, again, something of where Kasakabe has started to figure out that there's some acausal events that have happened around Kasakabe to basically make him aware that time has already been altered and done things with to basically keep Caiman just alive.
Okay.
And so it's wait, that doesn't make sense. What changed here? What's different here? And then it's we find his head underneath the place where the
bathhouse that also had the lava.
because the bathhouse was using the magma vents basically as a way to heat the hot springs and everything.
Basic hot springs.
Basic hot springs.
The lava is normally that close to hot springs.
But then what this could be, and maybe this is a way that the head could be here without it being like, well, because if the head was here for a while, it would just burn up eventually.
Sure, decompose or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I was just saying just burn up because of the heat, bro. Like,
No,
just,
yeah.
it wouldn't even decompose.
It'd be
It
a
would
cooked
just,
lizard.
It would just be a cooked lizard, right?
Yeah.
But it could be that it was inside the hot springs house in some place, and when it got destroyed, it fell down
Sure.
into this pit here.
End result, regardless, is that the fact that Caiman's lizard head is there is very convenient for N now not having a reason to chase down and find
Well, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Like, are you saying that it's
No.
because that
So
You saying Shin sees it?
Shin is tasked with finding his body, right?
Right.
And so, fantastic, you find a severed head. The severed head that you know goes to that body, even though Caiman lost the lizard head before he died.
So a
really-
time traveling someone dropped the head here to conveniently set it up
maybe,
in such a way.
but basically, because the fact that that's there doesn't make sense with our current understanding of things and is very helpful and convenient.
That's what I'm saying. It's so convenient that I think it was here for like a while potentially.
Sure, and maybe this is a location of some past scuffle, and I don't know how the time manipulation. Well, because that's the thing, time manipulation. It's not just that it affects people; it affects reality, right? So
Yeah,
if
of
there
course.
is like a past thing, then it would just be you. Unless you're like sending someone's body back in time, right? Then maybe that's
Also,
a way you
can
could
we-
have duplicates.
Can we
But
shout out this incredible sequence of running through the house while
and is destroying
it?
everything. Yeah, that was so
Like,
cool.
This is why you have 3D, so that you can have these crazy 2D environments, and then they run through the whole thing as the mushrooms are erupting all around them.
Yeah, that was
Like,
the.
this was so...
It is a testament to how weird the episode gets in the latter half that this was not the thing we were gushing about up until now.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
it was phenomenal. Like, that,
Yeah.
that was such a cool sequence.
yep.
Okay. So now all the cross eyes are used as a way to kind of give memorial to Caiman.
Right.
Sorry, Aikawa, basically, who died,
Right.
kind of,
Sort
just
of.
earlier.
Yeah.
In such a way that it's like kind of comedically fun for the audience to see.
Yeah, classic dark comedy.
Right.
That is-
I'm remembering now these moments of like,
Oh yeah, that was a good memory.
that was a great time there.
Oh hey, I'm gonna mention something that's like very plot relevant potentially. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I thought that was really fun. Of like, one of these stories specifically seems like something that's extremely relevant. Of, oh yeah, he saw a guy at a restaurant. There was the guy running the place was sitting in the very back. He went to this place in Dung Hill, and once the guy locked eyes with the boss, he passed out.
And that could totally just be their like ghost stories of how badass the boss is, right?
That's exactly what it's meant to be in the comedy
Right.
sense. Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying is that this is probably Caiman seeing himself or something.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
oh fuck, like we're not supposed to be in the same place,
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
oh yeah, that's fun. Also, just triply confirming that it's the same. Our food greedy boss, Caiman, loving gyoza and everything. I actually took pity of me, gave me a hamburger. That's only because you were staring at us. You hadn't eaten in days.
Yep.
And yeah, kids were, kidnapped. They're going to throw them in the hole. They get rid of them.
They start cackling.
They start cackling. And then, yeah,
Yeah.
he
then
comes
shows up
through, saves them,
and takes them back through the door.
brings them through. Right. So in a weird way, there's almost like this badass version of events where that's something they remember because that's current then. Because this is
Oh, like this timeline.
this
kinda deal.
timeline kind of thing of where we remember him basically having that moment where he's going through things here. And then something happened, probably due to time traveling Caiman Nikaido basically coming in and sidelining Aikawa.
Okay.
And that's just the thing of where, the boss just disappears, you know?
Sure.
So that means in a lot of ways that Caiman and Nikaido are most likely time travelers, and Caiman has no memory of
sure,
the
because
whole
maybe
event.
he's not the actual one who has the time magic or something.
Well, no. Like he's not supposed to be here. Like,
yeah. Well, and that's where. So, okay, this episode I feel like is a one of the things that makes it funky, and to a degree we've had Dorohedoro episodes kind of like this, where because time magic is something that is on the table, right? There can be things that don't make sense, and is it that it doesn't make sense because someone already did time travel stuff, or someone will do time travel stuff? Very different implications.
yes.
But on the surface, kind of identical, right, in how they would appear to us, you know?
Yes.
Like, and because we also don't even really know how the time travel
Well, memory
works
is
exactly,
important in that
because
regard. That's why.
memory's super important, but, you know, like, the person who has the time magic is sworn to not use it, and so we really have a limited perspective, right?
Right, which means they've already used it at least once.
Yeah.
And
And so it's going to be some mixture of both, probably.
Well, right,
or
right.
it could
So-
be.
Well, right. So then my question then is, where's Nikaido?
Right. Well, dead in at least one of the timelines.
Well, dead in at least one of the timelines.
Which then
It's
makes
just-
how the time magic stuff ended up happening very interesting.
Well, it's also here's
how
an
did you get
here's
off that timeline
Here's an
if she's
idea
dead?
specifically. Nikaido that we've got here is time traveled already with Caiman,
Sure.
and Caiman has already killed this timeline's Nikaido. And basically after that, then memory wipe to be, I don't want to think about all that stuff that I had to do.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
And Nikaido basically has taken the burden on Caiman to be like, however they got memory erasure as a thing,
Yeah.
that's its own kind of thing there, which might actually be part of where the lizard head comes in potentially, is that
Sure.
it's something to
Yeah, swap ahead.
swap ahead so then you no longer have the memories because your old
Right.
head is the one that actually has
Yeah.
the knowledge of what you did.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't-
Because that's
yeah.
the thing. That's the thing that they've kept very consistent, is that there's a reason why body and head are both valuable, other than just, you need them to hold the blood that, keeps
Yeah.
you living. But this is Dorohedoro, where you can just,
You can get real weird with it.
You can get
yeah.
real weird with it. But torso and chest is where the demon stuff is, which is your magic capacity and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
other stuff there. But the head is like
identity and
memories, and
memory
all that
and all
other.
of- yeah.
I mean, memory is identity. Like.
Sure. Yeah.
Or identity is just memory. That's all that is, like
Yeah.
in a wild way. That's where this is super fucked up. Is that things went so bad in whatever way that it did that Nikaido convinced Aikawa or Caiman or what have you to do all this and then lose the memory. Or no, that's actually the sweet part of this story, is that Caiman did this for Nikaido because of how much he cares about her and is like, I'll bear the burden.
Okay.
And then it's the
Nikaido being like, I'll take the burden from you.
well, then Nikaido seeing how much it fucked him up.
Sure.
And then it's
I like it.
no, then I'm gonna help
yeah.
save you.
Right.
And so they're both swirling around the way in which they want to help each other from
Okay.
alternate timelines.
Yeah, I like
and then
it.
Nikaido here knows somehow that things are about to go bad.
Sure.
And she's like, hey, I just want to know if we could do everything all over again straight.
Right. Yeah, completely start from scratch and not have any, like
Like, it's so
echoes
sad then.
fucking things up.
Because
yeah.
it's the, we can't really go back, but it's the, hey, can we hope?
See, that is... Yeah,
Like-
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love it. I that's my head canon until the show tells me differently.
Like, it fits just enough also then with the symbolic inside the Titan massive thing with the black sludge barrel boxes.
Yep. And the bodies that come
the
out of
bodies
it.
there, and then the
While
two of them
people are
sitting
going around
having their
with
little tea.
decapitated and all that
Their
stuff.
little
and-
tea thing of like, well, we did it. Was it worth it? Like, yeah. Like it's the thing of, oh, this is us having succeeded or done what we need to do, and it's just the like,
hey, you killed everyone
Great,
over
we're
there.
together.
Are we free?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just it's like that's what it feels like to me of the two heroes looking at the body of corpses that they've collected
Right.
after having done it, and they're all fucked up even more than the mounds of corpses, and they're like, I mean, at least we get to have tea, right? Like, we get our little almond muffin things, cupcakes.
You know what it also kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
Even though it's a completely different tone of scene.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once when it's just the two rocks. You know? Like that.
I get it.
Yeah. And I feel bad because while you're talking about all this, like, okay, the spiraling, like them trying to help each other, and that's also what keeps it, going and all that stuff. Here I am just thinking, I wonder if Curse could beat Chidoruma. Like what? Like, because Curse looks much more like a demon than any of the demons that we have right now.
No, that's the sick joke, is again,
Yeah.
this is all cyclical.
Right.
Like, that's
Is Curse the original thing? I don't know.
No. See, this is where things get really fucked up. Curse was inside the box that Nikaido's magic. Oh. Like, think about it. Think about it here,
I like
right?
it.
What's the original way in which Nikaido used her magic in a way that was like it screwed something up?
Sure. Yeah, and
That was like the most Pandora's box to Pandora's box.
Absolutely.
And my thought was just that it was some kind of crazy magic inside. But now we have an ancient evil thing that is,
yeah.
I am capital C Curse who takes everything. And it's like, oh, never mind. No, this is much more simple and maybe boring. It's just, no, there was an ancient evil inside the box that was inside of Nikaido.
Let me give the translation for that line. It's not I am Curse who takes everything. It's my name is Legion for we are many. Like that's the kind of shit that's going on here.
Yeah.
And so this makes me think if you were to have a Pandora's box that contains all the ills of the world or existence or whatever, it's actually because you had some time loop iterative, insanity.
Oh, this is the thing that was begot from that.
Then begotten, iterated, and
Sure. No, I like that.
Thing of destruction and carnage.
I like that
right?
too. I like that too.
And that's also then why it's the maybe the big thing that we have to defeat and destroy, and maybe that's also how demons came from wherever. And
Sure, but I think what we can go through with this is that this is an example of smoke meeting flesh to build and create something.
Yes.
In a way that is very fundamentally important world building wise, because if the smoke is the way in which they use magic, right? And the smoke is something that you create through the demon heart thing, or the little pump stuff there.
Sure.
But that's something that only sorcerers have, because sorcerers are effectively made by demons. That means that demons are they have an origin problem. Their origin
right. What was
comes
the
from
first demon?
Like they have a chicken and egg situation where it's the you can't like run like this.
You need to
so I don't think that Curse is the first demon or anything. I'm just saying that Curse is like the the natural conclusion of this fucked up process.
Right.
Is that eventually you just get something that's like we made too strong of a sorcerer at some point.
And so on that note, I want to bring up something else that happened in this episode that by comparison doesn't seem that important at all.
Sure.
Fujita used the smoke.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome. Right?
We did not see what happened.
We did not see what happened. It was
only that punch probably, and they're in the wall.
It's gone, right? Now, Fujita and Ebisu, without the smoke, they are weak sauce, right? Like
Ebisu can turn themselves into a T-Rex and fight
with
really
the smoke,
I mean, yes, that's true.
Right,
Yeah.
So if we were to have another, like a MacGuffin to go along with the big bad evil guy in Curse that we have now been introduced to, right?
Sure.
We could see, what would happen if you had some forbidden magic of time magic that could be used in all sorts of horrible ways that then got juiced up with, smoke, cocaine stuff.
But that's just.
Is that where you get the calamity?
Right. But that's almost too unknowable. What the result is. That's just. To me, that's hand-wavy story mechanics of we mixed the thing with the other thing, and now we have the super
totally.
There's no mechanic right now that's introduced for mixing smoke. Like that's
right, but totally. But if I were to give a thematic reason why it could be important to like the grander plot rather than just like
all we know
hey,
is that the
here's a
smoke
thing.
was created in such a way
Right.
by the boss in order
Yes.
to give magic to those that are not sorcerers at all.
Right.
Which is different than it being something where it's amplifying, because that's
Right.
kind of what happened here. Is
Exactly.
That,
And right, because I can't remember if Ebisu has ever used magic without the smoke, or if it's only she's the sorcerer who did it, but she's also not normally a sorcerer, but if she gets juiced up with the smoke, then she becomes a sorcerer for a little bit.
She's definitely a sorcerer.
Okay.
No, she's 100% a sorcerer.
But if there is a thing where it's like, okay, yeah, what happens when a sorcerer uses the thing that usually makes non-sorcerers sorcerers or whatever, right? Like that is some potential weirdness there. But then two, the fact that it was created by the person who may have been housing some, demon calamity
evil
thing
thing.
of smoke itself.
Yeah.
And hey, they're messing around with the idea of what is smoke to then give it to other people. That feels like there's some connected cross wires.
Hold on.
Yeah.
One of the things that might be important here is that when Curse left, he said, "I didn't kill you.
Right.
Somebody else did. You were killed by someone else, not me."
Yeah.
Now, what's kind of fun here is so he died, but what? Like,
Yeah.
someone brought him back to life? Okay, well, we'll think about that later. We'll think about how he's alive later. But
Sure.
one of the things that might be important to bring up is that, again, there's two beings that make up Caiman. One of them can die, and then the other can live, theoretically.
Okay.
So the idea is that, what if the head, the lizard part, died here, thus freeing Curse, because Curse was in the lizard head,
Okay.
and that's actually also the...
Or at the very least, it's in one of them, and that the one that was containing Curse died.
Well, right,
Whether
right,
it's the
right,
body
right.
that contains it or the head or whatever.
Right. I'm just gonna go with it
Yeah.
that it's the head, because he came out of the mouth, and
Sure.
they came out of the throat or whatever. But let's go with that on the that's a way in which things like mix in a weird way. We have an identity, a being, whatever the head was.
Yep.
There's ways in which we can speculate the Risu part, basically, that was, but we're mostly going on that based on the idea that the Curse Risu black smoke thing that was inside his throat was inferring the head part there.
Yeah, right.
Well, we can get into that later.
The whole
but-
idea of a head swapping bodies is so ridiculous that what that means in this universe and for this show, we can't really use reality as a metric to...
Well, we can use a couple things that the story's introduced. Let's
Okay.
go with, that's not the magic of Aikawa Caiman or anything like that, because it's not the torso part.
that's crazy.
That's also
science,
where
medical stuff.
right, but that's also where his memory loss issue comes from.
Probably.
Is that he's got a different head than he should have, basically.
Yeah.
That head is,
And if we were to talk about vestiges of memory that might still be sort of there, that might be where the body comes in.
Yes.
And that even if you wipe away the memories, right, you have a completely new set of memories, but your body still has the things that might come naturally to it. There might be some tiny little bit of feedback, even
Right.
if it's nothing like a consciousness.
So when he's saying, "I didn't kill you," what that to me seems like is that the reason why he's saying this is that he was trying to kill him, like, potentially this whole time. And the rules of, like,
Okay.
magic doesn't work on me. We thought that was tied to
Yeah. He was
Ebisu's
trying to do some
magic that was
crazy
already on him.
curse-style transformation of his body, but, well, you're immune to magic. Fuck.
And
You
so
know.
it's this is how I got out. Someone
Yeah.
else killed you, not me. But we know that he's alive, actually.
Yeah,
so that means the head part dying was probably what happened here.
The only other thought that I have is for why this could possibly be a thing, and that this has a different kind of identity than Curse, because this seems much more regular person leaving, and their soul going to return to their body that ends up having
right, this
some
could
weird-
be Risu.
Right.
Actually-
is that this is the actual OG Risu, and it's Risu saying, "I didn't kill you, Aikawa."
Yeah.
Right? It was someone else. That mystery is still to be solved. He's not talking about what's happening here.
Oh.
And then
cool. No, I
when
like that.
Spirit or Ghost of Risu goes to re-inhabit Risu's body, well, there's also a new person there now, and so it becomes this weird fusion thing, and that's how Curse comes about.
Sure. That could also... That actually, I like that a lot. Actually, wait, no, that's a really cool thing too, because if it's the tie-in to the whole question that Caiman was kind of using this little guy inside of him to help figure out, it's did you turn my head into a lizard, And it's like, no, it wasn't this guy. And then it's the Ebisu, like, you're the one,
Right.
Oh, this is him helping Caiman be like, you were killed by someone else.
Right.
Meaning, like, now that I'm free, basically, I'm going to help you in my parting little gift
thing.
Yeah, and it's hey, that moment back when you died,
right? Because
someone chopped off your head, basically, most likely. That wasn't me,
right?
Which is very fun because now I want to go back to the moment when Caiman has his mind break moment, and like encounters what was that?
Evidence, basically, of the idea of him being two people.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so.
And maybe
nuts.
and maybe that's the idea of what Curse is it's just two people and being forced to inhabit the same body and it being a battle of sorts, right? And so with Caiman, he starts clawing himself
the four
up.
eyes, for instance,
right? When there's the whole thing of his head being cut off in the hospital, it's kind of what it is. And then someone that's been trapped in a body like this and has that level of malevolence, right? That then comes in and
Wait, no, you're kind of spinning here. Wait, let's look at it this way. I'm the most sinister thing in this realm. My name is Curse. Don't look at me. Don't speak my name. What's kind of fun about this is that this feels in a lot of ways like Caiman, actually. Like there's an element of this.
I have been cursed. Yeah, don't look at me. Like something like that.
Right, like something has been transformed. Something has changed. Yeah, this is not like you're saying, it's not a naturally occurring being itself. It's a force of this world's magic gone awry.
It's like the equivalent of a black hole for the laws of physics. It's just shit gets wild here.
Right, or like you're saying, let's
happens.
say when this kind of collapsing of two things happens, bad stuff happens.
Right.
And that's where Caiman needed to lose memories, not because there was something so bad inside of him,
but because something like this happened before.
And he killed Nikaido, what have you, all kinds of things happen. But then it's Curse isn't even these two beings forced together. It's that Curse is something that then feels that kind of convergence of mess of things and then takes over. Like it's not even really like Curse is the magic. Curse is the smoke.
Sure.
It's not that these two together are literally Curse.
No, yeah, it's just
it's like you're saying, it's a
right.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of something that feels right. Also, I love this like 80s style like dark cloak wizard as they're like absorbing
with the skull mask and
blood.
everything. Like hence me thinking like this seems like an OG demon because another thing, if you were to think about it's a law of reality. What we had here, because I think Risu had the ability to use magic still after or no.
Well, no, Dokuga definitely is saying that Risu has magic,
right?
But again, Cross Eyes were given magic by the
temporarily
smoke
with the smoke stuff,
so they don't actually have the ability to cast it without having the smoke. So Risu did have magic when they had ready access to the smoke, and their drug trade is effectively going strong.
And the rain is the evidence of that, and so they laugh together. But
right.
There's a part of me that's like, what if this is like DS1, you get too much humanity in you, right? And then like because you effectively like if you had effectively all of the smoke from one person, go to re-inhabit another body, but it's already kind of full. Yeah. Then it kind of erupts and it's just this is what you get.
It could be. I also loved the like chapter title transitions. They were very cool. The the one that's memory bubbles here, this one, like, this one broke me. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's so much not going on and going on in
The fact that we don't
this
see
bit
Caiman's
here.
eyes behind the mask, like,
yeah.
it's...
We do see the, spines showing that he is the...
Yep, he's still got the lizard head.
Yeah. Meaning that this has, at the very least, evidence in my mind that Caiman, as a lizard head man, did time travel stuff.
Yes,
Like, at the
right.
very least. Like,
Yep.
like, this is him having the, like, fucked up, tadaima, like, I'm back. It's fine now. I think maybe it's for the best. I don't remember who or what I am.
Which is great, because that's what we would hope to get from Caiman.
Yes.
Of like the, okay, fantastic, just focus on what you have right now, right?
Right.
And then, oh, hey, this is actually something from the past, and that did happen, and maybe some other stuff really bad also happened, and so, this is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we cannot have nice
and
things.
also, this is why this iteration is important, right? Because anytime you have the time travel thing, and theoretically there could have been multiple iterations, why is the one that we're watching right now the one that was the most important?
Also, I like the very clever question that we get by the close-up of the eye, showing that the one time we actually do see Caiman's eye or face here in this, it's a human eye.
Right, but he still has the spines coming out of his head.
Well, no. Because again, we're seeing the ways in which memory bleeds through
Exactly.
events here.
Right.
The idea is that Caiman has done this twice. Like, I think that's what this is implying here. This is a Caiman basically looking at this and going, oh no, not again.
Oh, okay.
Because again, Caiman here is lizard person. But in the eye there, this is a human thing there. Caiman has been multiple times, with the lizard head or without a lizard head.
I think that is a very likely, that is very that there's a very high likelihood that is what happened. I just want to throw out that there's the possibility that it's lizard head Caiman remembering something that human him did.
Oh yes, totally.
Right, like,
totally agree. Yes, but again, this is also the thing of where we have Caiman coming in saying a paradoxical statement of, like, think about it this way. It's fine now. I think maybe it's for the best. I don't remember who or what I am.
Right, like he...
So,
Yeah,
when he said it's fine now, it's like the I don't remember.
Right.
But I wouldn't be able to remember that I don't remember.
Well, sure.
You see what I'm saying?
No, so, okay. He would have had to have witnessed something that he would know is from his old past, even if he doesn't remember himself doing that. And so then it's if these are the kinds of memories I would get, I don't want to remember.
Right. But again, that's then not the reality that we know Caiman to be in that he has any memory of anything that he doesn't want to remember.
And that's why I think that the memory wiping stuff, while some of it could be part of the head swapping and that kind of stuff, that it is also because of the time magic, where you just rewind and it's like, okay, that was bad. We don't do that. Well, and Nikaido maybe remembers.
Sure, but
or has some,
I wanna bring up
vibe.
I wanna bring up something about the smoke specifically. Smoke in this story is something that's primarily expelled. It's not actually something that keeps itself inside.
Yeah, certainly not something you ingest, other than
because you're already producing it. It's
exactly.
already through you, but
right.
you expel it. To me, that means it's implied by the nature of Nikaido having this that she could expel it around herself and or any other number of people, and they could travel or do time shenanigan stuff.
Sure.
And it's not just her. Like thus there wouldn't be memory issues with it because you're going.
Well, no, it depends, because are we talking like some Bleach in a way? I turn back time.
I'm talking
body,
like actually like decently well written time travel.
Well, no, hang on. Yeah. Regardless of how that power was used in Bleach,
I'm going to assume well written time travel where at the very least the memories have to carry with you.
No. Hang on. Hang on.
Why?
You can have okay.
Let's talk time travel.
Let's talk time travel for Dorohedoro.
Sure.
I'm using that as an example of a way
Right.
that the time could have an effect,
Yes.
right? Because we just have the idea of it's magic that affects time in some way,
Yes.
right? Given normally when you think of time travel, you're talking about time travel as far as all of existence, right?
Yes.
Anything that is affected by time, you
Yes.
turn back the clock, right? But given that we have smoke, that
I would
yes,
assume it's not all of the world. It's
I would
just
assume it's not all of the
it's
world.
just
right?
you.
Yeah. And so that could be something where it's then plucking you and flinging you back.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be something where it's I am the time as far as it exists for you right here, right? Like could
What does that mean?
Nikaido turn someone into a baby?
no.
Well, I mean, theoretically, that could be a thing with regards to the idea of time magic, right? Like, it's just talking about what kind of scale or scope you're using it on.
Well, so here's the way I think about it. Mm-hmm. The doors exist.
Sure, yeah,
We are
That's whack.
we are experiencing no. We are experiencing a visual medium.
okay,
So I think that the time-related stuff has to be simply communicated in a visual way,
Sure.
so that nobody has to sit down and PowerPoint me exactly what's happening.
right. And so maybe the sludge that
So-
Aikawa woke up out of, maybe that's the oh cool, you got sent back to birth from this thing,
Or whatever. Yeah, I'm keeping things out of the stuff that we've.
Yeah.
We could speculate on that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that at the very least we know it's smoke, and it comes from Nikaido.
right.
Unless something comes to shatter that perception, that's what we've got right now.
Yep.
I would thus expect it to work in the same way that En's mushrooms works. It
Yeah.
goes out
It hits something, and it has its effect.
and it has its effect.
Right.
Yes, it could be that people get turned into babies. Yes, it could be that. That is visually
A possible thing.
a possible thing.
Yeah.
I would expect it to work much more like a door, and that it's we're going to collapse in like what's his name's teleporting.
Asu, yeah. Right.
yeah,
Which is
yeah.
also why the two of them having a shared backstory.
yeah, that's
Oh, cool. Yeah, space and time.
that's
Great.
wonderful. Yeah.
You can do anything.
Yeah, you can literally do anything.
Yeah.
That's probably where the doors came from.
Or
Who
maybe
knows?
olive hole. Who knows?
Or maybe olive hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from there, I feel like that's the one that makes the most the most narrative sense. It's the one that allows the
Yeah,
most.
you get spirited away and now you're in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, you moved somewhere
Sure.
that they desired to be.
Yeah, and if you wanted to have a situation for then how you get a Caiman head that's out of nowhere just showing up,
Yes.
that would be an example of how it could work. Right.
And then we have this very hard to understand, very creepy sequence the last 20% of the episode.
Which I also want to point out, I don't think that's Nikaido because
Okay, yeah.
while some of the shoulders have been cut off, there'd be boobs.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I don't think it could be that the identity is important. I think it's also totally valid that the identity isn't important, and it's just a person. I was thinking maybe that it'd be Risu.
Well, okay, let's go this angle here. This is a town with all of its inhabitants having their heads cut off.
Right.
This person has their top
It was a
part of their
messier
shoulders.
job. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's different. That's
Yep, yep.
unique. This is wild
Yes.
because one, they're existing just fine,
Right.
but this doesn't feel like.
I thought that maybe this was hell.
I thought this was hell too,
Because
you've got the Gehenna kind of looking,
Yep. Oh yeah. And
fleshy bits of
got the
whatever this being that they're inside of that
Right.
they're
And
have
you-
a home built into the.
Yep, and you got the big wooden door and all that stuff, and it's like, okay, where's that gonna go? Like if Chidaruma popped through that door, I'd be like, yes, of course. Right?
Yeah, sounds like a Chidaruma.
Right.
No, I think
If
that
this
you're
is
right.
inside Chidaruma, I'd be like, oh, sure.
Well, yeah, Chidaruma also just feels so like
Yeah.
a setup for something more because it's the Lord of Hell. Yes,
He's just a dude in a...
he's a dude in a sweater. Like,
Right.
wait. Dorohedoro could go way whacker, but also it would be just so dope if it's the yes. That's the Lord. Yes.
He's just a
dude
DJ
in a
from
sweater.
Florida. You know?
Right.
Like,
But yes, then we go to this room that has black sludge
yep.
in some crates that are opened up, and one
people
of the
come out of
crates.
them like orcs.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, one of the
Only
crates is
one
smashed.
person comes out of it.
Yes.
And one of the crates is already broken, and
There's decomposed-ish remains of a person in there.
yes.
Yeah. So there's probably bodies, if not people, in each of those crates of sludges or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I wanna bring up one tiny thing that is speculative. So, Aikawa comes out of the sludge.
yep. And they did show
And they
that
have a tea party.
right.
But I want to bring up this sludge that is kind of the stuff that they showed with
For the Ocean of Hull or whatever.
the
lake.
Ocean of Hull. This nasty stuff here. It kind of looks like it's the same one in the box when they zoom in a little bit more.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was something where it's supposed to be the same stuff or just like a connective reference to it, because the whole lake stuff looks more like an oil slick,
Yeah,
whereas this
this-
stuff is just like actually just black tar.
Well, I know, but that also could be indicative of what it is that if you look at it here, this is not black. Like, this is like the oil slick stuff that we saw
exactly,
there.
right.
So, if that's the same stuff...
and it's got the wood and everything. This is the
it.
stuff in the box.
Right. So,
It's just a probably a lot more difficult to draw the oil slick stuff when it's actively moving in a bunch of different ways.
but let's go with your theory about this being tied to magic in some way. Maybe the reason why it's black is because he's covered in smoke.
Suddenly a bunch of smoke showed up and
The smoke is being mixed with the liquid, and thus
that's
the
why
liquid
it's a
goes
black sludge rather than
Yeah. I mean,
on top of the cool, imagery kind of thematic elements.
God, the imagery
in
had
a
to go
potential
so
hell
hard
space,
in the manga, though.
And then someone, being birthed out of this mire, right?
Yeah. I had a bad dream, or a dream where I killed someone special to me. Something like this has happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My name. What was it? And then we see some rapid images here. But let's just go with this here. So, this is... no boobs, so...
Right.
Not Nikaido. Okay. I have no idea. I'm thinking real hard. I'm like, who could this be?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not important. But let's just go with what he's saying. Bad dream, memory. So actual memory.
Yeah.
Killed someone. Nikaido.
Yeah.
Like, clearly killed Nikaido.
Probably
feel like
just
this
been
happened
time
again.
traveled back.
Right. Just time traveled back.
Yeah.
I feel like this happened before. He's killed Nikaido multiple times.
Right.
Why?
Who's to say?
I think, to me, it's that this time traveling stuff has gone on too far.
Oh,
and it's
yeah, right.
Well, no, but that's where he's trying to help things, is that Nikaido can't stop herself because the ones of her that are wanting to time travel aren't her. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, I mean, that's where you can get into the whole, like, okay, are we talking resetting one timeline or creating branching timelines and all that stuff? And then is time travel potentially hopping to different timelines and yada, yada, yada?
sure. So then we have Dokuga as a little bit younger. Like, I'm sure this will come in handy.
Yeah,
Either
got a
having
pouch
been
of smoke.
given the pouch of smoke or
Is about to
offering
give it. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we have, from what looks to be
Aikawa's body without the head.
Aika's body without the head having smoke coming out of it.
Yep.
Then we have smoke coming out of a window that wasn't there earlier.
Yep.
Yeah. What? He left and he changed because he stayed here too long. So to me, this is multiple times that they've come together basically at the end of things, because this is now a different area. So this could also be a bad dream, but if they've time traveled multiple times,
Okay.
or at the very least, let's just throw Caiman in there. Caiman, Nakawa, and all that, he's time traveled many, many times at this point.
Sure.
Maybe being sent by Nikaido to do things, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
But over the course of time, he's doing it, and he basically reports back, having done what he needs to do,
Sure.
and that slowly but surely basically makes things go crazy, makes him go mad, makes things get awful to the point where he needs to get rescued from himself, basically.
Sure. And if you were to say about like the whole idea of like Nikaido being like, okay, well, you know, something bad happened to my friend because I used my magic. Theoretically, it could be she's not as worried about the bad stuff that happened in the, you know, alternate timelines or whatever.
Sure,
it's just
sure.
that as a result of doing this, the time travel itself really fucked up her friend, you know?
Yeah. And he changed because he stayed here too long. Changed could be identity. Changed could be losing memories.
Yep.
Changed could be all kinds of things.
Yep.
Then we see Risu all of a sudden.
Yep.
And it's the, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Then we see a brief moment of
I figured out something amazing.
Aikawa in the sludge being like, stop,
Yeah.
Risu, I found something amazing.
Yeah.
And the blood all over Risu. Nothing's confirmed yet, though. So, Risu could still be Caiman. Like, those could still be the two of them mixed together.
No, yes.
And I think that's still 100% confirmed.
No,
What
right,
we've
it is
now
still-
gained doesn't change that.
Yeah, it is still that we know for a fact that that is the case.
Yes.
The thing is that with the whole stuff with the spirit of Risu before it turned into curse or whatever, or if that was curse, you know, at the very least that, and then also getting the stuff with Aikawa, that is going more into who they are as people.
Right.
Even though it can still be the fusion of their bodies that creates Caiman.
Right. So then we have this brief moment here where it's the Aikawa looking angry, like seeing red.
Yeah, she
Nikaido-
manipulates time. Right, so it's what it,
Having the green glove there, and then we see. Oh, never mind. No, it's not a green glove. That's a part of the background there. I was going to say that then this part here with this bit of like approaching her from the back.
probably
With
one of the
the
times
knife.
that he killed her.
One of the times that he killed her. And it's he realizes it. The
Yeah.
blood seeping all around him. He starts to cry. Let me just die like this.
Right, but he can't. And
But
then
he can't.
Finger twitch. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so it's something where even though we don't really understand all of the details of exactly what happened, we were given a lot to have future events tie into. And
Yes.
it did feel complete as far as the things that we did understand being like, all right, cool. Yeah, let me just die like this. Nope. Doesn't get done just yet.
You and or Nikaido made some decisions at some point before this, and this is not
Yeah.
the end of the story because of that. My thing that I feel like is probably the next logical step to build like an understanding of things is what happened when Nikaido opened the box, basically. Like what happened when Nikaido's magic was used probably as a
Right.
young kid, you know?
Even though this episode was an absolute mindfuck,
Yes.
it did not actually answer the big questions of the show.
No, it confirmed the theories that I think if you had been watching the show with both eyes open, you'd get already at
right,
this point.
which is still an
They've been
important-
trying to set it up for a while within this season,
Right,
especially.
which is
yeah.
still an important step.
It is a huge
to be
important
like,
step.
hey, you know,
You're
make
on the
us-
right trail.
Make us think that it's that, and it's like, yes, that is in fact correct. All right, now let's keep going.
Yeah,
you know,
which is
yeah.
fun. Because when you have foreshadowing in a show, you have to actually drip feed correct answers to show that what you thought was foreshadowing is actually foreshadowing, because then the stuff around it becomes more important too. You know,
Yes.
when you see foreshadowing and it's just you just think about it in this one specific instance, but you want to be efficient in your storytelling, so you realize that foreshadowing in one instance for like one character story is actually foreshadowing for like 5 character stories, so that you can maximize the effectiveness of what you're kind of.
That's why themes are so important.
That's why themes are so important.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Right. Yep.
I feel like this was that in that we had the obvious stuff confirmed, and that we pointed towards some things with Nikaido and Caiman thematically
Right.
that very much collapses some of the other foreshadowing down certain paths.
Right. It's kind of it's
paths.
It's sort of similar to how if you have foreshadowing happen, even if the audience figures it out, the characters need to figure it out.
Yes.
That can be a different thing, and that can be when you
Yes.
get the confirmation.
Right.
Here, we don't have the characters figuring it out, but
No.
we still do get the confirmation for us ourselves of
Right.
we're keeping track
Because-
of this because it's going to get probably even weirder.
Well, but
so we need to have
Right.
concrete progress.
But another thing that the story is confirming with this weird part is that the story has multiple timelines of events. Thus, that's how we can figure things out long before the characters do. Because
yeah.
these characters, these
do not
versions
have
of the
awareness of
characters.
these things.
No. I'm saying some of these versions of the characters do have awareness and some of them do not.
Oh, right. We just
And-
need to know exactly what that is and to what extent.
Right. And that's how we can have these really awesome displayed moments and get excited
Yep.
about it. But, oh my god, y'all, that's Dorohedoro episode
indeed.
6 of season 2. This is all the chaos and written shadow and
Yep.
all that.
This is only halfway through the season.
I know.
Like think about that.
Yeah.
Like this is the kind of episode I would expect to be like, all right, finale or like penultimate, right, like season finale or something.
Nah, you know what's crazy? Like, given the way that we've got all these side characters involved and stuff, I don't even think season 3 is going to be the final season.
Yeah, it might not be.
No, in a lot of ways, I feel like the craziest part is we still need to catch Caiman Aikawa up on so many things.
Yeah, which just goes to a point that I made earlier in a different video. How crazy it is that this manga started so long ago and it just existed for a long ass time.
In some ways, the
and I
fact that
didn't
the
know
manga
about
is,
it.
right. In some ways, the fact that the manga is that long is itself not like a spoiler, but kind of a thing of like, oh, that's a lot of chapters. Like that.
Right,
that's
sure.
a lot to adapt. Like we're in the beginning still. Like
And yet I imagine that it was probably a monthly because I can
Oh,
only,
100%.
I can only imagine how hard the art goes. You know,
100%. Because I
Like,
think it's a 20-year.
Yeah, I think it's
20-year
Yeah, I think it
manga.
finished in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah,
something like that. Or 2002 to something ridiculous.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and very long discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.